big reaction on some of these names. Let's get in Nimesh, though, as promised. He's been working the phone lines. Nimesh, what's the buzz? How's the mood?
Well, Nigel, the mood is completely downbeat and panic, right? Clearly, now there is panic now. There is so much of pessimism in the market that every pullback wants to get sold into. So that's the kind of mood. And actually today the best barometer is the cable and wire stocks, right? Everything is down at day's low. Any pullback attempt got sold into. And just look at the numbers. For an 1800 crore capex that Ultratech wants to do, we've seen a market cap erosion of close to 50,000 crores across all these names, including Ultratech. So, that explains the kind of mood which is there in the market currently. There is selling from the FI, so that trend continues. Within that, I guess, again, there is selling in the real estate names today. On the other side, a bit of buying, or you can say a bit of shift happening to the financial stocks. Largely, they are under-owned, and valuation is at comfort. And the fact that now the regulator has turned a bit positive is something where investors are taking a note of that. And so clearly there is a bit of sector shift happening to the financials. But net, the mid-cap index down 1%, small cap down 2%, and there is clearly panic across the broader market names, Nigel.
Right, we take that point. Nigel spoke about a couple of stocks which were falling on account of exiting FNO tomorrow. Atul, on the other hand, is moved to the high point of trade. That is another stock which is exiting FNO as well. So maybe some bit of positioning or position adjustment which is taking place out there. But Nimesh, speaking about individual stocks, while the mood is downbeat, do we have some tidbits on individual stocks?
Yes, Maglam. So the first stock on my list is Oberoi Realty. I spoke about selling across the real estate name. Oberoi stands out on back of aggressive selling. So that's been a big underperformer of this series. And even after the recent underperformance, there is supply in stocks like Oberoi Realty. So that's the first name. Second stock is AB Capital. That's been buzzing in trade today, largely on back of buy flows, but also there was a Morgan Stanley tactical buy as well. Again, valuation comfort is there, and the fact that a lot of brokerages have turned positive. There's a bit of buying interest in stocks like AB Capital. The third stock is Redington India. This is interesting. In a weak market throughout this series, this month the stock is up 20%, and consistently for the last couple of days, I'm getting a sense of buying flows at leading FID. So it looks like some accumulation is happening in Redington at current levels. So that's the third stock. And the last is Dolphin Offshore. We normally don't talk about this name. There was a large block in pre-open today, and after that the stock is locked at 5% upper circuit. I understand one of the FPI holder, who's a large holder there in Dolphin Offshore, that's the potential seller in today's block. So disclosures in terms of who's bought could be very interesting in Dolphin Offshore.
Okay, all right. We'll keep an eye on that. Nimesh, thanks a lot for giving us that quick take. By the way, one positive